What's going on, everyone? This week, obscene origin ouchies. Do 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 do. Sorry, I just trimmed my fingernails. I couldn't get the thing open. What's going on, everyone? We're here with episode 168 of Storm's Rich Podcast, talking about all things great and garbage this week. What's going on, Keelan?
You've had so much practice cracking open a can, and then you serve us up that shit, and also the timbre of that can, no good. It sounded...
It was sat here for a while. It also travelled. This one also travelled with me on the weekend, so that's probably why.
No, I think it's the quality of the aluminium.
Okay. Going down.
What is it?
We got a... it's a zero sugar Pasito.
Yeah, Kirks need to fix their shit.
Might have to write to whoever their aluminium producer is.
Mr. Kirk.
Like that.
Oh,
yeah,
he,
like that
he
old...
died of a shot, didn't he?
He did. Yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
Like that old Sumerian tablet or whatever it is, complaining about the quality of old mate's copper. Make our own tablet.
Yeah, no, I heard tablet and then pictured the Ten Commandments as well. Thou shalt not produce a can that sounds like shit when it cracked. Yeah.
Hand up.
But yeah, what did you say? What's going on?
Yes, I said, what's going on?
That's nice. Valentine's Day on the weekend?
It was. Teddy's
yeah,
birthday as well.
So,
same day.
Did you kiss him?
I didn't kiss him on his birthday. No, I wasn't here. I gave him a pre-birthday kiss on the day before, though.
Oh, okay. That's fine. And you gave him one when you got home, I presume.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so our Valentine's Day was very chill. We what did we do? We started with cheese. Emma accidentally bought a $16 cheese from Woolworths. Buy the $16 cheese, okay? Treat yourself. It was like a French soft cheese. It was very stinky. It was phenomenal. And as you know, whenever you make a cheese board, you got to have 3 cheeses. So that was the soft cheese,
At least.
And then we had
nice.
but you got to tick the boxes. And then we had a smoked Edam or something, a bit of smoky nature going on. And then normally I'd want a mouldy cheese in there, proper blue situation. But we ended up with a truffle, cheddary, parmesan-y something. I can't remember what the packet was. It wasn't just regular cheddar, but that had the savoury action that a blue would have, just different. So that kind of did the job. Hard recommend. So buy new cheese. Don't just buy the same 3 cheeses every time. This is a story of stepping outside your comfort zone.
How noble of you. How great is that? What a lovely story.
I didn't have a choice, to be fair. Emma did the shopping.
Yeah. If you did, you would have been well and truly within your comfort zone.
I shop by if there's anything expiring, and then that chooses my other cheeses based on which one I got the deal on. So, and normally I check the price. So the $16 one, just for clarity, was I looked at the full tag, $95 a kilo, dude.
Oh, well,
yeah. And the mold wasn't even blue; it was just white. But yeah, buy that raw sheep's milk French fucking soft cheese. Worth it. So worth it.
There's a time and place for the hits. So you can play those when you need to, but sometimes you gotta branch out and just roll something different out.
Yeah, and thankfully we didn't roll Snake Eyes. Or we did. Is that good?
I don't think so.
Okay, we didn't roll Snake Eyes.
Well,
I don't
that's
play
good.
craps or whatever the fuck that game is with the dice.
Yeah, I think it's. I guess it's craps. I don't know. I've
Warhammer?
never played craps.
Rolling ones in Warhammer is bad. I'll tell you that for free. Bigger
D&D?
number better. D&D, yeah. Well, pretty tough to roll a 1 if you're rolling 20-sided 1, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You're fucked if you roll a 1.
So it's especially bad.
Yeah. But the cheese board was consumed while watching Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Yeah, so that was good. Emma waived her opportunity to choose a film. And so
She deferred?
Yeah, she deferred. She hadn't watched Fellowship, like, I don't know, since she was like literally a tiny child.
Mm-hmm.
Or any of them since she was a tiny child. So it's basically first viewing. And desired effect it came to fruition. There was crying in the right places. Just lots of care for the characters. So we won, and I've had a request to watch Two Towers. So
Nice. Very good.
we're good.
I imagine one of those right places was when they tripped out of Farmer Maggot's crop down the road, landed poorly, and revealed that they broke one of the carrots on their fall.
Yeah. As a well-documented vegetarian,
Yes.
Emma was incredibly sad when the carrot was revealed to have broken during the fall. But it was all good because shortly after it's revealed that there's plenty of insect life in the ground around that area being well looked after by the local Nazgul.
Yeah, that's true. And no, she would have immediately been redeemed by the mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Yes.
Yes.
That occur right after that.
But no, the cry. I mean, Gandalf. Damn, dude.
There's a lot of cuddling in that film too. So perfect for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's actually a very cute film.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no crying for Gandalf because given that the films are 25 years old, she was pretty sure he's alive in the other two. So,
yeah, spoiler alert, I guess, on that one.
Yeah.
But
sorry to anyone that
really,
hasn't watched them.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a crying moment per se. Like it is, but it isn't. It's more of a shock. But with the pacing of the movie, they're still running.
Yeah, well, maybe if they had given me a moment for pity's sake, I would cry.
That's right. But
no, Boromir's death.
Yeah, big time.
Boromir's death, bit of a moment. Mostly, I just probably because of the little mini hero's journey he kind of has there after, being a prick. And then I Know You Are, and I'm Going With You. Yeah, a classic. So,
and
we're all good.
To top off the Valentine's Day experience is the mouth-to-mouth resuscitation that Frodo has to give Sam after he almost drowns trying to swim out to the boat.
Yeah. We didn't reenact that, though, don't be silly.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, don't be silly. Don't be crude.
Too focused on the film.
Yeah. And also, for the record, it was just the theatrical cut. Didn't want to. I've just watched all the extendeds 2 weeks ago. Didn't need the additional. I was worried about scaring Emma off potentially with a really long film. So, I think for a first viewing, theatrical's better anyway.
For a first reviewing.
Yeah, first proper viewing as a person with a developed brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I suppose that's fine.
Yeah, we'll watch the extended next Valentine's Day. And in fact, we'll watch all 3 back to back. And she'll love it. Dude, it'll be sick. Just for us.
Emma, you want to see an extra 20 minutes per film of aerial shots of landscapes?
Well, Hell yeah. That's probably the closest I've watched the extended and then the theatrical, like, back-to-back, like, a couple weeks apart.
Mm-hmm.
At the start, I was like, oh, you're missing, like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes extra of Hobbits right now. So I was like, oh, you'd probably enjoy that. Maybe it's only 5 minutes, not 10 minutes. But, that Hobbit lifestyle is very alluring in this day and age.
Yeah, it is. I think a lot of people nowadays would see that and be like, oh, hell yeah. I like eating and drinking and just milling about a little bit at my own pace.
Yeah, and I think it's also like it lines up with which character women and men as well, I suppose, people find most attractive in Lord of the Rings. So when you first watch him, you're like, oh, this Legolas guy's pretty.
True.
Right. And then you get a bit older, you're like, oh, Aragorn, he's got a one true love. He's ruggedly, dashingly handsome. Oh, wow, Mm-hmm. Then I presume I'm going to hit 30 and I'm going to be like, Samwise Gamgee, marry me, put a baby in me and fucking let's go live in your hobbit hole, mate, because you're going to cook me delicious food every night. Well, actually, I'd probably do the cooking, I guess, because in that situation, I'm his wife. And hobbits are very traditional. But
he would grow the food, though.
He would grow the food. Documented gardener. Yeah. So there you go. And then as you get older, you get into Gothmog or whatever.
Do you?
We'll find out. It's the strong arm for me, which is something I very much had forgotten about. And then you watch it and you're like, wow, Gothmog really, really got done dirty in the film, didn't he? He's full on. Yeah.
Definitely got a bit handicapped in the movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Subtle, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have given him more lines as well. And not had him do bleh, like 6 times in a row.
Like what, sorry?
Bleh.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, they could have. I'm pretty sure he says... Did he say Grond? They're all saying Grond at some point.
I think... Yeah, I don't know if I think he was aura farming at that point. I think it was too cool to be saying Grond.
He was standing on the rock.
Yeah, after he said bring out the wolf's head, and then everyone else was saying Grond, and he was just watching.
Yeah, valid.
And then he...
Yeah, is that before or after he's stepped away from the piece of rubble?
Moves. Yeah. Spits on the rock.
I think that's got to be after. So yeah, he's maximum aura farming already.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's definitely not looks maxing though, I'll tell you that for free.
No, he's definitely not looks maxing. But yeah, he's put all his points into strength in one hand because doesn't have a lot of mid-fight dialogue.
No. He rides a warg.
Yeah, he does. Maybe that's the issue.
How does he hold on? You reckon he's just got really strong abductors? He's really just clamping on to the warg with his legs.
He's got insane thighs. Yeah. That's what you don't see. That's how he hopped out of the way of that giant boulder so quick at the last second.
Well, there you go. Are we calling this episode just Gothmog looks maxing? Aura farming? Gothmog aura farming?
You just call it getting mogged. Getting mogged by Gothmog.
I mean, they're both getting written down.
Well, like, of course he would have strong legs. Like, he probably, is a black belt in Barrador Jiu-Jitsu. Or BJJ, as they call it.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, right, where if you're born deaf,
Mm-hmm.
your sense of smell and sight kind of like, you know, are increased and whatever, you know. You're born blind. Famously, Daredevil can sniff out a killer from a mile away, or I don't know, he's got ears or some shit. I don't know. Yep. Yeah. And you're allowed to wear sunglasses inside.
Yes.
So, yeah, maybe it's just one of those things where, yeah, naturally, you know, you do kind of develop leg strength.
Do you reckon he was born like that?
How old's Gothmog? Is he proper? Is he elf orc?
I don't think so. I mean, he might be, but I don't know. His face is his face all smashed up on the same side or opposite side? He might have gotten a car crash at some point.
They don't have cars in Middle Earth.
Sorry, a cart crash at some point.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, I just hate it when the fucking Nazgul on fell beasts don't indicate.
Yeah.
Gives me the shit.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I heard his screeching and a sense of dread, but I didn't see him. Gothmog second in command, Ms. Morgul, so, you know.
All his bad bits are on that one side. So I'd say maybe obtained it later in life.
Yeah. Oh, there's speculation. His race is wholly unknown.
Oh.
Robert Foster speculated that Gothmog might have been one of the Nazgul. How? Robert actually was a professor of English at a college, and did some research of the etymology in Lord of the Rings. So there you go. Wow. Okay. I hadn't considered that he wasn't an orc.
Me neither. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, in the book, I don't think he's outwardly referred to as an orc. Then, if there's
specified as that
about it, yeah.
So. Okay, there you go. Well, there's a deviation.
I had that for a bombshell on a fucking Tuesday night.
Yeah. Maybe even a black Numenorian, like the mouth of Sauron.
Oh, that Emma's going to love when we get up to Return of the King and she gets the mouth of Sauron scene. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Not as much as Sheila, but it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
For people who like love chapstick or hate having dry lips, tough one to watch.
You do kind of get phantom pain.
Yeah.
When you're lips watching it a little bit. You do start licking them just a smidge.
Yeah.
Just to like, my lips okay?
Yeah, it's like eating a strawberry filled, like a strawberry jam donut without licking your lips. You can't quite watch the mouth of Sauron scene without licking your lips.
Yeah, no, it's impossible. There's jam and cinnamon everywhere, so you do have to lick your lips. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's probably enough Lord of the Rings. What's going on with you?
Thanks for asking. I appreciate how we got
anyway. So
straight into it.
What, Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. Don't keep them waiting. We're not the big supermarkets. We don't put the good stuff that you actually are looking for at the back.
Yeah, nah.
We just keep it right up front for you.
That being said, the Woolies Metro near me has Rockaby visible from the entrance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty based.
Mm-hmm.
And then right before the self checkout is where they keep the monster.
So
they have maximised space particularly well for me.
The niche market that is you, perfectly good.
But yeah,
no
anyway.
issues whatsoever. Yeah. What's going on with me? Thanks for asking.
No worries.
Hand up. I haven't watched any of the group chat waffles. I'll just put that out there. Yeah, I haven't caught back up on life yet. So
Womp 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 womp. Straight from the soundboard, that one.
Yeah, went away Friday afternoon after work. Finished early. Headed down the coast to Crescent Head for the rugby sevens on Saturday. Made a little stop in at local pub to get some beer, and at Woogooga to get some beer and a pizza on my way through. So that was good because I didn't know if I could get takeaway pizza from there, but I could. So I could responsibly eat my pizza and drive as I was on the way.
You would have chosen a pizza with only a few toppings, like something simple, something easy.
Yeah, I got barbecue chicken and bacon. It's pretty well loaded too, but they are more of a oval or oblong shaped pizza anyway, cut into a sort of share portion, so many slices.
You should have just asked them not to cut it, and then you could have just one-handed tacoed it.
I could have just rolled it up.
Well, I would have liked to see that.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
I did drop a few pieces, but it was almost like inconveniently convenient the way it was cut, because it was small pieces, so I didn't have to worry about like floppage, but they were so small they could fit within my hand.
So small, you don't have to worry about floppage. Yeah. Yeah.
It just, perched up.
Yep.
But so small that like I had to sort of like hold it in my hand, but with like my thumb and my pinky towards the back of my hand and sort of shovel it in. But it was good pizza. Anyway, got down there eventually. I think I got down there about 7 p.m. or so. Pretty sure I was the last person to rock up. I had some people withdraw due to personal reasons. Set up camp.
That's just how sport as an adult goes.
Yeah, pretty much. Set up camp, which was a 10-man tent for just myself.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I also took 2 camp chairs for just myself.
Well, one for your feet.
Yeah, 2. Well, actually, both of them are the ones that lean all the way back and have the footrest built in.
Fuck off.
2 blow-up mattresses, in case someone else needed one, but I ended up using both of them. I just stacked them on top of each other for the extra height, which worked out really well, actually, because they deflated a bit, but it meant I wasn't just lying on the ground amongst an air mattress. I was actually still suspended above the ground.
But if they're both half deflated, surely you end up in like this cave of air mattress, right?
Yes, I did, and I forgot to reinflate them when we came back on Sunday afternoon, which sort of worked out, and you'll find out why.
Okay, sorry.
So I also took my 6x3 gazebo in case we needed an undercover area, but
you did.
The rangers essentially roped off a section of the campground for us that wasn't suitable for like camp trailers or caravans or whatever. So the blokes who brought their families and their bigger setups were on the other end of the campground, and then us and the under-16s boys team that was there and the chaperones that were there were all set up in this area, and there was a big, undercover area supplied already near the fire pit, so I didn't bother setting it up. So that stayed in the ute, which came in handy. Obviously had a few beers during the setup, but nothing crazy because I'm going to play footy the next day. Came in handy because the 2 team gazebos we took out of the storeroom didn't have any covers. They were just the frames. And luckily I was already on my way into town, into the ground, and had my gazebo in the back. So we used that, and like 10 minutes after we set it up, it poured down. So
Nice.
shout out me over preparing. So instead of just me using a 6x3 gazebo, like 20 of us did.
Very good.
So that was all right.
You've been popular.
Yeah, our first game was at 9:30. Luckily, we only had 3 games to play because we got flogged. If we'd won a game, we might have played another game, but we only had 8 blokes, including one guy who turned up on the day.
And as someone that isn't super familiar with the format of rugby sevens, I can presume that it's 7-a-side.
It is 7-a-side, and you can have up to 5 on the bench.
Oh, that's rough. Oh.
So we had one on the bench, and then we had another guy who was mates with some of the blokes, and we talked him into playing for us as well.
Nice.
So we ended up having 2 on the bench. But first matchup of the day, 9:30, not too bad, but we had like an hour and a bit between all our games, which is pretty tough to get up and down from after 12 years off. We had a matchup against a Fijian team. All Fijians, not a lick of English.
That's just not fair.
It was not a nice way to start. The team had won like the second tier comp last year, so I think we got a tough draw. There was one Fijian who had any body fat on him. All the rest of them were like, in and around 6 foot, and just built. And it was just, I think like that was the beginning of the end for us, because we just got absolutely pumped, just in like sheer physicality as well as speed. I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
No, your resolution's a bit low at the moment.
Maybe not. Probably not. Across here, it's faded a little bit. I had a handprint, a bruise of a handprint, including like there's still sort of 2 fingers there, but the palm. I don't remember receiving that one. Only
That's
because
fucking wild.
I'm nursing a worse injury, which was the third kickoff of that game, where I caught the kickoff and had a Fijian like into my ribs, and he just stole some of them. Like they're just gone, and they were just gone for it. They're still gone. So like my whole right side is bruised, like all my ribs. Me and Jacob Wiedering handshake meme.
I was
Ribs
about to
gone
say
on
that.
Saturday.
Yeah. It's all good. You'll
Literally,
be fine for opening round.
Yeah, hopefully fine for opening round. First kickoff of the match, one of the other guys on my team went to take a grab. He's 33, didn't get that far off the ground. He had a Fijian specky him over the top.
No.
The Fijian guy then landed on his head and scorpioned himself, but popped right back up. So that sort of goes to the hardness of their players, I suppose, if you will.
Yeah.
And then shortly after, I got absolutely creamed in the ribs.
Yeah, you did.
And then in the second game after that, I got creamed in the back of the same side of ribs, whilst getting a bouncing ball. So didn't feel that great after the first game. Second game,
No.
we just made like error after error after error. But the team mainly sort of ran around us, which wasn't too bad. By the third game, I couldn't go. Basically, I was like, I pretty much couldn't move. I was like, I'll start on the bench and see what I can give you. And I think I put in maybe 2 minutes, and I was like, I can't even run anymore. Like
Yikes.
My whole right side from armpit down to my hip just felt like one big cramp, basically. Like it was all just locked up.
Gross.
So nursing that one still. Will go to training tomorrow. May not train. Might be on light duties.
Yeah, maybe no contact training, potentially.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can run at this point, because it hurts to move. It hurts to be jolted a little bit. I was doing a bit of mowing earlier. And bouncing around kind of sucks. So, yeah. Dealing with that one.
In theory, you're not going to be playing fit Fijian blokes every week, are you?
In theory, no. But this region of the country does get a few Fijian workers come in and work in the local abattoirs. So perhaps
Why the abattoirs?
just because it's, I don't know.
Probably pays better than fruit picking.
Yeah, probably does pay better than fruit picking. It's also a rural job,
Yeah.
I would say. And you don't have to travel around as much. You
Might
don't have to be
get
out
free
in the sun.
meat.
Yeah, true. That as well. They probably sort you out with accommodation, all that as well. But in theory, yes. But we do have a tens comp coming up, not this weekend, next weekend.
Hold on.
which
So
I am-
sevens is 7 players. So tens. Is that 11 players on the field?
-1.
Oh, 10 players on the field.
Yeah, per side. Yep. That's
Oh,
right.
okay.
That's
Yeah,
right.
nice.
Yeah. I'm
Are these
reluctant.
played on the regular rugby field?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you really
So-
could get run around. You really just might not even see the opposition, potentially.
Oh, like once they're gone, basically.
Yeah,
Especially like with the fitness level of this early into the year. Not a chance. There was one point one of the guys ran just like around our team, and then he just stood in the in goal area for like 40 seconds until one of us went near him for him to score.
Rude.
I was like, whatever, I'm resting. Someone go get him. I'm having a breather. But yeah, basically, if they're gone, they're gone. So I'm reluctant to commit to playing in 2 weekends' time at this stage because of
I think you
my
got
body.
that to be bitch ass.
Um,
Wait 2 weekends time. That would be
the 28th.
yeah. No, you'd be fine.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, anyway, luckily, because we sucked so much, our last game was actually the closest one. We only lost 3 tries to 2. If we had more than 1 and 2 minutes worth of people on the bench, we might have actually had an opportunity to win that one.
And if
But
you
we
didn't get scammed in your first draw.
Yeah, correct, but we didn't. So we were all packed up. I think we were pretty much back at the campground by 3 p.m. And it was going until sort of 5:30 the comp. So we were back at camp, on the beach, in the water, bit of a recovery swim.
Yeah, hit the recovery hard. Get the electrolyte beverages out, I presume.
That's right.
Electrolytes and protein and
Bit of carbs.
mostly
Good
carbs.
stuff.
Bit of
Turns
beer.
out pretty hard to swim in a rip when you're only sort of able to move one half of your body.
Did you drown?
No, I didn't drown. We just sort of stood in waist deepish and anchored ourselves into one spot.
Good move.
It was very chilly, but it was kind of soothing at the same time. And then, yeah, just had beers, basically. Sam was like, "Oh, how many
the pain
beers?"
away.
Yeah, that's all I could do at that point. I was like, "Oh, do I go back into town and get something more substantial to eat?" I was like, "Nah, I've got some jerky and some chips. I think I'd rather not. I think I'd rather have an empty stomach to drink this away than not feel the effects of the alcohol." So I was snacking there, playing a few card games, drinking beers on one of my fancy chairs. When I got back home, Sam was like, "Oh, how many beers do you reckon you had yesterday?" And I was like, "Oh, 2 at the ground." I was like, "Oh, probably like 14 between 2:30 and midnight." But like one of those 14 was a growler. So,
Jesus.
so like, I don't know, whatever fits in that. Plus all the others.
The growler's probably at least 3 beers.
It fit a jug
They're
and
like
a half on my way
1.2
there.
litres or something, aren't they?
And the jugs that they were using were, I think, at least 3 beers, maybe even 4. So it was probably maybe like 4.5 or 5 beers worth of Scooey's worth of beer in there.
How are you still here?
From the beer. If I hadn't have drunk that much, I wouldn't have been able to make it through, I don't think.
It was medicinal.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
It was a tonic of sorts.
I'll take notes.
Yeah. But this is where the double half-inflated air mattress came into play. Was I tried to sleep on my back, sort of couldn't. I'm not a back sleeper. I'm a side sort of front sleeper.
Yeah.
But having the sort of cocoonage of half-inflated air mattress worked well because it meant I couldn't roll anywhere in my sleep and hurt myself more. And I was sort of held softly. The real issue
surely the pain would have woken you up if you had to roll.
Yeah. The real issue was getting out of... Like, it was hard Saturday morning.
Yeah, it
when
was.
I literally fell back into the bed trying to get out of it. I literally had to roll out of the mattress onto the ground to then like push myself up. That was the most comfortable way I could possibly do it, and it was very painful.
Yeah, you would have looked real dignified.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just got a work email. Just clarify, it's 9:24 p.m.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Off the clock.
I'm a little bit triggered now.
No, thank you.
Yeah, don't fucking bother me. He also emailed me yesterday after work as well, and on Sunday.
Well, demanding.
So,
not good.
Couldn't believe who's getting slightly slower than normal service. Anyway,
and then woke up, had 4 eggs, 4 big
Only
rashers
4?
of bacon.
I think you need more protein than that. Should have had 18 eggs.
A sauce.
Raw.
And a couple slices of toast.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Brookie.
Did the cook all that, or someone whipped that up for you?
No, I made it. And some coffee, Cocobella, coconut water.
Hey, yeah.
That sorted me out. That was pretty good.
There you go, electrolytes.
Yeah. I did have another mishap that same evening in that I had both of my eskies within my tent in the middle room. Where I was sleeping was sort of slightly downhill, but my head was obviously at the uphill. I'm not an idiot. But
thanks for clarifying.
Yeah, one of my eskies I had food in, and I just had a couple of ice packs you get with, grocery deliveries, whatever, just pouches filled with water basically, and some milk bottles, frozen. The condensation of those from melting leaked out of the esky and then sort of trickled downhill into the room where I was sleeping. I didn't have a sleeping bag. I went sheets and a doona. My sleeping bag's at my parents' place.
Bougie.
And it was kind of chilly, so
I'm putting it under technically glamping if you've got a fucking sheet and a doona, by the way.
Yeah,
just quietly.
Yeah. One of the other guys literally had a glamping tent, like a glamping teepee that he brought. He was like, "Yeah, it was $600. It was a bargain." I bought it while I was stoned. Yeah,
that's too much.
He's like, I've seen people rent these out for like $300 a night, and it doesn't even include setup. So I was like, yeah, why not?
That's an investment then. Airbnb a tent.
Yeah, exactly. It was huge. But anyway, the condensation, I woke up at one point, it was still dark. I was like, why are my feet cold and wet? And the condensation had leaked out of this esky into the room that I was sleeping in and had been absorbed by this like throw blanket that I was using, which holds water like no other. Like, it's, if you piss yourself, it'd be great. But in this case, it just had me waking up with very, very cold feet. So I had to try and readjust myself within my air mattress tomb that I was encased in, which didn't work too great, but
no,
not ideal.
I can imagine that I could make a very good clip of just you saying, if you piss yourself, it'd be great. And that's it. No, none of the context either side. Just if you piss yourself, it'd be great.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, the cold shower, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. If you piss yourself in there, it probably would have been better.
Well, rugby, normally you piss up and drink it or whatever anyway, right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Can't say I've missed using public drop toilets.
No.
Here, that's not not a smell for sore nostrils. That's for sure.
This doesn't feel the same as sore eyes, does it? But no, it's not a good one. I feel like it might even be worse at a place like that as opposed to a hiking area drop toilet.
Yeah, because it'd be way more traffic, I imagine, than
Yeah, so you
a hike
probably
spot.
would have also had to deal with people shitting on the side of the bowl.
Cleanliness, it was all right. It was fine. I think the Rangers were there pretty much every day at some point,
Yeah,
so
nice.
wasn't too bad. But yeah, there were other members of the public there as well. But
Was one of the ones you had to put sawdust in, or nah?
no,
Well, that would have been
No.
very stinky then.
yeah, straight in. The woke up in the middle of the night first evening. I was like, I'm gonna have to go use the loo here. Didn't know where they were. Fortunately or unfortunately, someone hadn't closed the lid, so I could navigate there by smell pretty much, which was not great.
That's tough.
Yeah, but
Gross.
used them as little as possible.
Yeah. For your benefit and for everyone else too.
Yes, correct. Correct. But no, it was despite being very injured and a bit hungover and a bit cold and wet, it was a fun weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. Then I did the big drive back in one hit, 3.5 hour block, which was a bit brutal, but
Didn't even stop for pie.
I probably should have. The on and off weather throughout kept me alert.
Yeah.
There was no struggle of hollow hypnosis because at times it was pouring down.
Did you get a sing along going?
No, I didn't. I listened to a podcast of sports podcasters playing Dungeons and Dragons.
That I did not expect.
Yeah.
Do
Listen
they
to
know how to play Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes, they get a guy in, they get a proper DM in to do it for them every year, and then they play.
They get a guy in.
Yeah, his name's Tim Woods, Tim with 2 M's. He's great.
That's a shit name.
His
Tim with 2 M's is no good. I can't get behind that. There's no reality where Tim with 2 M's is okay.
His big thing is saying absolutely.
Yeah,
That's what
his
he
name's
does.
absolutely not okay.
He is going to be one of the DMs on a upcoming Dungeons and Dragons cruise from the West Coast up to Alaska and back.
Must be good.
Yep, he's pretty
He's a
good.
professional game master.
That's right.
He fucking looks like a game master. I'll tell you that for free.
He does. He's phenomenal.
Schedule a game today. Roll the dice.
Yeah, you
What?
can book him.
You can just book him.
Mm-hmm. That's what
That's
he does. That's his job.
wild. No, but I assumed that maybe you'd have to be famous.
No.
Well,
Maybe we should get him one time.
I don't want to play D&D though. He's got other games. Ha. He in his list of games he's got the One Ring role playing game.
Oh.
Play as a party of hobbits on a quaint and curious adventure through the Shire, or take on the role of dwarves, elves, and men questing on a long, epic journey on behalf of the wise. Huh.
There you go.
Alright, what's his rate? He also does the Warhammer 40k Wrath and Glory RPG. That's fun. All right, I'll book him now.
Yep. We can write it off.
See,
we'll turn into an episode and we can write it off.
The problem with all of these things is not getting a GM. It's organising time with enough people to play.
Yeah. Could just be us.
Yeah. 2 of us. You think we can take on Sauron, just the 2 of us?
Sam
We
and
should
Frodo
form
did.
some sort of fellowship first.
Sam
How
and
will we
Frodo
fight
did.
the Balrog? Just Sam and fucking Frodo, mate.
Here we go. Here's his pricing. So D&D,
I'm looking at it right now, yeah. It's dangerous.
3 hours, $600. You know, and $200 an hour. You know, up from there. Other games, 3 hours, $500, $600, $800.
He's absolutely raking it in.
Oh yeah, he's very good.
Well, yeah, but I don't really want to pay him for $800 US, presumably, for 5 hours
Yep.
of gameplay.
What if there's 10 of us?
That's too many for a fellowship.
What if there's
I'll draw the line at 9.
9 of us?
Perfect. Sounds good. And we just draw straws of who are playing.
Yeah.
And then the person who plays Boromir has to turn up to every session, even though they're dead. Nah, they could change to Faramir.
They got to sit over there,
Yeah.
watch from afar.
I do want to play through the whole Journey of the Ring and such on the Middle Earth strategy battle game. But I need far more miniatures for that. And also they haven't updated the rule book to the new edition, the campaign book, sorry, I should say, for the new edition, which is just fucking lazy,
Bugger.
if you ask me. Yeah, but like you know, if you, since you're an RPG, you can just kind of like change what happened. You'd be like, oh, you know what? Faramir got sent instead of Boromir.
Which, I don't know, probably wouldn't have happened, but that's okay.
Well, definitely not in the film.
No.
No. But you can just kind of make up what you want.
Maybe they're all there for an actual reason instead of just happenstance.
Oh yeah, some sort of luncheon, mayhaps.
Yeah. Where's the meat, as they say in The Hobbit? Because they're all just eating salad.
Salted pork. Yeah, people posted 8 months ago on Reddit asking, "Where's Quest of the Ring Bearer with new edition, please?"
Any answers yet?
Supposedly, the actual narrative stuff would work, but also it seems to be out of stock. So that would make me believe that potentially they would be redoing the book. Because if it's out of stock, that means they're not making it. If they're not making it, they're not making money. So they should just make another one. Yeah,
Good point.
see?
Very good point.
But yeah, think of this fantasy fellowship right here. It looks like it's got Rohan in it too. Wowee. Yeah, fantasy fellowship campaign. How to build your own fellowship. Wow. Oh, I think I have fun that. This one's got Radagast in it.
That would be fun.
Yeah. And Bilbo instead of Frodo. And the King of the Dead. Explain that.
He's in the Fellowship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, each to their own. Mind you, there's no one from Gondor in that. there's absolutely no one true king of men coming to, say you need to fulfill your oath, champion, in that fellowship. It was just he was there.
Yeah,
Happened to be in Riverdale at the time.
happened to be floating through.
Yeah, they migrate during the winter. So
Yeah. Far out. It would have been easy for him.
Yeah.
Like he like instead of going, over the mountain or through the mines of Moria, like he could have just gone through the rocky bit and not run into anyone.
MMU.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, because it's a fellowship, he would have gone with them, obviously. But Gandalf's sitting at the front, like, oh fuck, say friend and enter. What the fuck? And he's inside.
Yeah,
he's already gone.
Yeah,
in.
he's just unlocked it from the inside.
Yeah, it's good, mate. Here you go. By the way, it's a tomb. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, he's just popped a little button, and he's gone. Actually, not that great in there. Let's circle back and figure something else out.
Yeah, let's regroup here. And if you don't take Pippin, actually, so just don't take Pippin. No Balrog, no Watcher in the water. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Kind of breeze through the fellowship, really, wouldn't you?
Yeah. They did use him to... he sort of... It wasn't a planned trickery, but his stupidity did trick Sauron for a minute there.
Just a teeny tiny bit.
Yeah. But they had to fix that up as well.
Yeah. No one else. No one else would be silly enough to do that, would they?
No.
Yeah, no, you're right. Well, maybe Pippin actually is a real hero of Lord of the Rings. There you go.
Yeah, but he did like the Begans.
True. Gandalf becoming more powerful and such. Kind of based.
He did cause that. Yeah.
You know what? Lock it in.
Yeah.
You can't do without Pippin. Confirmed. Okay, cool. There we go. Butcher of the week.
I was just going to say Pippin might be the best aggro puller of all time.
Yeah.
Pulled aggro on a billion goblins, a cave troll, and Durin's Bane.
Didn't take any damage, though.
Didn't take any damage.
He might actually be the biggest cave troll.
True. Pulled aggro on Sauron. Didn't take any damage.
There was mental damage.
There was a bit of mental damage, to be fair. Pulled aggro on the whole Rohirrim. Didn't take any damage.
He didn't really pull aggro at the Black Gate, but he was there.
He was there. Yeah, he was involved.
He partook.
Nice one.
Thanks.
Anyway, Butcher of the Week. I might get back on nomination for myself for Butcher of the Week for thinking returning to rugby on the age of 30 is a good idea. So far we've had knee blow up first training back, literal first game in 13 years, 12 years, just a little bit over 12 years. Ribs gone.
Ribgate.
I might have been getting a bit ambitious.
I think starting the season with rugby sevens is also just fucking foul.
It's a bit
idea.
rude, but it's also a bit casual as well. So
yeah, except for the whole, I don't know.
I would have loved if you could nominate divisions.
Yeah, hey, can we have the division where we have beers on the bench instead of Powerade.
Yeah, like there was last year they had a good team who won the thing, and then a beer drinking team, for example, my club.
Nice.
One of the clubs there had a good team, and then their second team had jerseys that looked like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, they were actually really cool, and coloured sashes and everything. Obviously, not a serious team.
No.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to play against them.
Boo.
We got 3
Turtles
good teams
got
in a
it
row.
all, though, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4 Turtles.
Yeah,
There would have been all sorts of chain reactions.
Yeah, couple
Turtles.
ups.
Living underground.
Mm-hmm.
Turtles.
Yep.
I forget the rest. No, lost it.
Turtle power.
TMNT theme song. Not the 80s one. 2003. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, with the guitar. Turtles. 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 No one else can hear this. Sorry, everybody. That's some that Scooby What a Doobie. That really is classic Saturday television.
Yeah.
That's Cheese TV for you. So yeah, do yourself a favour and hop onto TMNT bracket 2003 closed bracket opening on YouTube and just jam out to that.
Mm-hmm.
My butcher of the week is Stan Sport.
Oh, okay.
They just keep charging me for the service I've paid for. Monthly. They just keep charging me monthly for the service I opted to pay for monthly.
I see.
Problem being, it's $42 still. No, I have no butcher of the week. It just came up in on my phone just then. They've scammed
Is that
me
how
once
much
again.
Stan is now?
It was the sports $10 extra,
Yeah, okay.
and I wanted 4K, and I wanted to
of
share
course.
it with. I was like, the price increase to share it was negligible at best. So
Yep.
I was like, yeah, fuck it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, no butcher for me. My nomination is actually a shit list entry.
Okay, fair enough. It is. Some of these prices are ridiculous. Meanwhile, you can go watch the T20 World Cup on Amazon Prime, which I obviously pay for because it's $80-something a year, and I get delivery,
basically free,
and some.
You're losing money not having
TV.
it.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, how can I watch the T20 World Cup? Oh, of course it's not on the Fox Cricket channel. That would make no sense. Who's got it? Oh, it's on Amazon. How good.
I lied. Stan Sports $20 extra.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I just pay Jeff. I don't know, whatever it is.
Hefe.
Yeah.
Hefe Jeffe.
$6 a month or something, and I get whatever
plus
I
the
want.
No ads.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't sync up the ads and no ads thing, which gives me the shits a little bit. Like the regular payment, and so I just get like a one like $8 payment, and then one like $3 payment a month.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Interesting.
But like, yeah, maybe it's just because I didn't do it right. Who knows? But yeah, just like stop charging me all the time anyway. But yeah. Bezos wins once again.
Of course. I've considered many times for cost saving cancelling Foxtel, but it's
footy.
Yeah, it's. I think I pay $75 or $80 a month.
Holy fuck!
For it, but that's. I've grandfathered myself into every channel. Like I've complained, like I've gone to cancel once before, and they're like, "Oh, we'll do this instead for you." I was like, "Okay." Every channel 4K for that price. Like
How
the package
often do
doesn't
you watch
exist
it?
anymore.
How often do you watch the other channels?
Well, Sam watches UK TV, whatever show, EastEnders
Oh,
weeknights, like Monday to Thursday, or you know, whatever's captured on the box.
sorry, are they still
Whatever's
making
recorded.
that? Oh my days, it's Home and
Yeah,
Away,
it's-
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's season 1, episode 30,000.
There's 7,278 episodes,
Yeah, all season
which
1.
is less than what you said, but more than what I thought.
Yeah, it's been going for a long time.
1985.
Yep. There's people on the show who started their careers in television, and they're still on the show.
It's fucking insane.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's almost like not worth cancelling. YouTube's got me thinking about it, but I love it so much. But it's like $45 a month now.
Is it?
They upped it not that long ago. They jumped it up by like $15 a month.
That's so rude.
It's like $40 or $45 a month now.
But you also get your music. You get your music through that though.
Yeah, I do my music through that as well.
So it's like,
With all my no ads.
yeah,
So,
it's probably worth it to be fair.
mm-hmm.
Anyway, what I mean to say is, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is a racist.
Mm.
And that's my shit list entry this week. Would you like to know what he said?
Yes, please.
Damn, sure as shit wish I had it open. What a guy. Co-owner Sir Jimothy Ratcliffe believes the United Kingdom has been colonised by immigrants. Ratcliffe, who moved to Monaco in 2020, which is just a lovely touch in the article, just quietly, said the UK needs a Prime Minister who is prepared to be unpopular to get the big issues sorted, comparing that role to his own at United, where he has been very unpopular because of the changes made since his arrival in 2024. One of those was like, firing people. And reducing benefits and free food and all the cool shit for being a big football club, really.
Yep.
Quote, "You can't have an economy with 9 million people on benefits and huge levels of immigrants coming in," Ratcliffe, 73, told Sky. "I mean, the UK has been colonised. It's costing too much money." The UK has been colonised by immigrants, really, hasn't it? I mean, the population of the UK was 58 million in 2020. Now it's 70 million. That's 12 million people. The UK Office for National Statistics estimates the UK population was 69.5 million in November 2025, compared to 67.1 million in 2020.
He's not done well there, has he?
No. This is the problem with just like going on the television and just spouting numbers that people are going to believe them. Also, because it was on Sky, people are definitely going to believe it and then dislike their neighbours who aren't white and only eat at Greg's. And I fuck with Greg's, to clarify. But if you only eat there, you got a problem.
Trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the adult equivalent of being a child that only eats chicken nuggets.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
fair. That is a very ironic statement, though. And lovely journalistic touch.
Yeah, the move to
of
Monaco
his
touch.
current location.
Yeah.
That's so good.
It's very good. Also, sorry, but how many United players are English in the starting lineup at the moment? How many of those would you consider to be immigrants?
Immigrants of sorts.
Yeah. Also, one of the Athletic writers goes on to talk about how, even though United are shit, they're not shit. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. There's my bias coming in again. go on and say, United's a big club. They have been a big club for yonks now. They have fans all over the world, and then you have one of their co-owners talking smack about people from any other country but England. It's not a great look. And quote from the article, who was written by Andy Mitten. Great job. I'm smitten with Mitten. Fans are supposed to find joy in the release of sport. The word United should mean that.
Oh, nice one.
Yep. So, I think he's lost the plot. He is a 73-year-old white male, though, living in Monaco for tax reasons. So, do with that what you will.
Yeah.
Oh, how do we search the Epstein files? No one's been talking about if Jim Ratcliffe's in the Epstein files. So
I feel like someone would have figured it out by now.
I think everyone's been going to English, American celebrities first.
True.
No Jim Ratcliffe's. There we
Let's
go.
do a
We
quick
almost
Control F in the file.
almost a storm in the beach first.
Well,
Yeah.
Almost had a secondary bit of breaking news.
There is a lot of hits for Ratcliffe that I'm not going to be able to search through, though, because I guess someone else here has been... Oh, man, these file names are no good. This is the first time on the Epstein website. This is shocking. Don't do that. Anyway, so Jim Ratcliffe may be just redacted from the files.
Perhaps.
But yeah, on record as a bit of a prick. So there you go.
Who would have thought a billionaire, not a great person?
Truly blowing my mind.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a worthy nomination.
Yeah, you have it to put in the folder, in the file, in the doc.
Yes.
All right, we're putting down that you've nominated yourself again.
Might as well.
For the butcher.
Might as well.
Isaac and his sporting endeavours going in the doc.
Mm-hmm. Ambitious return.
Ambitious return to the butcher of the week as well. Lovely. Well, footy. What everyone's here for. We're an hour and 8 minutes in, and we're here for footy.
Yes, sir.
Back to our old ways. Silly little sausages.
Do we have a... I don't think we have a button. Oh, we do, actually. No, we do. Shush.
I deadass can't believe you just fucking shushed me.
I forgot we have an actual virtual button.
That's bad podcast etiquette, I think.
Next time I'll just play it over you.
Yeah. Well, no, but I mean... anyway, alright, cool. So footy then?
Yep. So, unfortunately, I was in a location on Saturday night where I had one bean of reception, so I could check scores, but I couldn't do anything else. On Saturday night, we had AFL State of Origin between Western Australia and Victoria in Perth. I haven't done
Correct.
a full recap, but WA was 15-11-101. We're still in pre-season as well. Let's just put that out there. Vic, 18-17 kicking goals, 125.
Yeah, way to lay in to basically the All-Australian game, the All-Star game, essentially. But yeah, so my summary is that everyone actually cared about it and everyone laid in.
Everyone actually competed.
There was pressure. I mean, pressure. The pressure rating was down, but also it was like middle of the day in WA.
Yep.
So everyone was knackered, even though there was as many subs as you would like. So, but no, I saw maybe 3/4 of the game. Given that it was Valentine's Day.
It was.
Yeah. So, sometime after the fellowship finished, I tuned in late to the game.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't. I tuned in just on time. That was meant to be my Butcher of the Week. The opening entertainment was dog shit.
I haven't even seen it yet, and I don't think I want to.
Like, actually so bad. So, AFL Origin opening music entertainment. Let's see if there was a press release about it, or if they did anything. Nah, they have... Oh! There you go. There's a post on r/AFL. What the fuck am I watching? Yeah, so... Someone says, I think they forgot to press play on the backing track. They had wireless leads plugged in, but I don't think the receiver could reach the roof. Given that, yeah, so they had literally guitarists and vocalists up on the roof of Optus Stadium.
Oh, right.
Yeah, which is just like an over... It's like, why would you do that anyway, to be fair? Like, it's a bit cringe. Drummer had a bad time. Don't know if he got fed a bad mix as well, but no one was having a good time. It just sounded empty and disjointed and foul. And I forgot what song they did. Voice? I was trying to stand it. I think they tried to. I think they did that. And my little rendition was better. But yeah, it was dog shite. Like, so bad. So if you're going to watch the replay, I do actually recommend watching that just for some context. I'm surprised it didn't get roasted more.
Yeah, probably because no one was paying attention.
It's people that aren't musicians would tell. Like, it was bad.
All right, I'll have to find a replay of it somewhere.
I've just gone to KO and searched Origin, and it's not there.
They might have scrubbed it from the internet. It certainly wasn't included in... They only had a, whatever it was, 8-minute highlight reel or something through the AFL app of the match.
Oh, no, it wouldn't go into a fucking 58-minute highlight reel.
No.
I'm just scrubbing. Oh, there's people talking... Yeah, I reckon it's 100% on the full replay on KO.
Okay.
Yeah. Which you don't have.
I might be able to record. They might be doing replays on Fox Footy because they've got nothing else to show this time of year. I'll be able to record that.
But yeah, summary wise, besides that was dog shit. It was a very enjoyable game of footy.
Yeah, nice high score. Love to see that. Bit of arm wrestle-ish, bit of back and forth, which you always love to see. Might be a play for future Origins in good weather, but the over.
I think now that we have seen that people care. I think it's easy to commit to that because we weren't sure obviously originally.
Yep.
But especially if it's during the day in WA, the pressure rate, the defensive pressure just ain't there. So, but yeah, it does. You do get All-Star game novelty. You know. You do get to see Bailey Smith get less of the ball because like actual good midfielders are around him instead. Sorry, not like he's a good midfielder, but like better people, I guess. Like I don't like Nick Dacos, but I'd sooner hang out with him than fucking Bailey Smith. Tell you that for free.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, like the novelty was there.
Yeah, I think we'll give it a few years for the rivalries to build up. Obviously, in a perfect world, they would, and I guess throwing it back, South Australia is probably next in the mix. I feel like you got to do a winner stays on sort of deal, perhaps.
Oh, yeah, they should. Oh, that'd be a really cool way to do it without having to add more games too.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like if you do every state, it would lose the novelty a smidge.
Yeah, you'd have to do, I don't know, South Australia and then allies, I suppose. At that point,
Yeah,
I guess similar to how they do the other state champs, like the junior state
probably
champs.
do
and stuff. Tassie separate, yeah.
Well, Queensland. Well, the Suns already get Darwin, so Queensland gets NT.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. But yeah, no, you should cycle through. That'd be cool. That'd be a really good way to do it. I hadn't thought of that.
Obviously, if you introduce more teams, you probably end up just running more games instead, right? But then
but I think if you run more games, you lose the coolness of it.
Yeah,
And then they probably also do it as like a tournament, so one team takes away the trophy, and then you got more risk of injury.
yeah, exactly. More people play more games, sort of thing. It's not like rugby league where it's only ever going to be two teams.
Yeah,
Because it's actually the national sport, so more states are interested. But if they just went, if they went WASA Vic Allies, and then they just did, winner goes on to play final, whatever, then everyone, you play maximum of 2 extra games. But if they just do the big 3 for now, and then they just cycle through every year, winner stays on, the other team comes in.
that's a vibe. And when Tassie enter the AFL, they can that should be the first year they get an Origin team.
And they can be called
a cool
the
celebration.
Tasmania Devils.
That's been taken. Huh. Damn,
Yeah.
wish we thought about this.
Interesting.
Could have been the Hobart Hobos, but instead we've got the Tasmania Devils.
Yeah, that's it. Could have been the.
They were worried about that classic Launceston Hobart rivalry.
Mm-hmm. Two homeless fighting over the last chip in the bag. They're worried about it impacting the bottom line.
Yeah, rightfully so. Obviously. Yep.
Could have had the tuners. Could have been the Tassie tuners, and we wouldn't have had an issue.
Well, the salmon farms are having issues at the moment, so tuna might have an issue in the future.
True. Yeah. Yeah. It could have been the southern salmon.
I just said they have issues.
Okay. Well, we did throw it out there. The Tassie rainbow trout. It would be the trout.
Yeah. No, I think the Tassie trout was probably my favourite
Mm-hmm.
of all.
Alternate strip brown, obviously.
I mean, I don't like another
away.
team being brown, but yeah.
Yeah, but you're poo and wee colour.
Thank you.
But home rainbow, away brown, obviously for the trout.
Yeah. What's their pride, Guernsey? Then just their home kit.
Yeah, predominantly rainbow, as opposed to the metallic silver with rainbow stripe down the side.
Fuck, if Israel fell out as a code change, he's absolutely not going to want to pay for the Tassie trout in their rainbow kit, eh?
No, it's not a chance. Not a chance.
What a nonce. Anyway,
but if Tassie comes back, like, you know for a fact, maybe their first game or maybe once a year, the Tasmania Devils are going to wear the tee, right? Otherwise, they're going to have their own kit.
Well,
they're not just going to constantly wear the state kit. So you'd love to see that get back in the mix in State of Origin.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I reckon they'll
because
wear
that's the one they're selling currently, right?
Yeah.
On their merch, yeah.
Yeah.
Their training kit seems to have some other stuff.
Yeah, their training kit is like the early 2000s Tassie Devils VFL kit, which is kind of cool. But I'm convinced they're not going to wear it more than 3 times a year. That classic. Like they might go like home opener, retro round, gather round.
You say that, but Hawk's alternate this year is the retro Hawk. Is the retro Hawk. That's the alternate. You could do alternate as the T.
I'm just not convinced. It I just think it kind of sucks.
Yeah, fair. I just hope they don't do the. How do you buy their merch?
Great question.
Their jerseys aren't on their shop. Maybe they don't do them anymore.
We have moved. New website. shop.devilsfc.com.au. Is their new shop?
Yeah, this is where it just was.
Okay.
They don't have Guernseys anymore. They've got a children's book.
Just have lifestyle.
They've got a children's book, but they don't have Guernseys.
Yeah. All sold out now.
Well, I just feel like they're in the VFL this year. They're not. Well, they're in they're. Because they made a lot of signings. Yeah, so like they should have merch to sell. They should have Guernseys to sell. Maybe they're waiting for the season. Who knows?
Yeah, they're probably waiting.
Tell you. They're sponsored by New Balance. They probably still haven't fucking made them yet, mate.
No, definitely not.
21st of March is their opener, if anyone wonders.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
That older kit is their VFL training kit.
Yeah. Look, I didn't do a headline per se for Origin.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say it was quite nice seeing Jack Gunston be the provider of assists, particularly one deliciously weighted ball to Zach Butters. Sign of things to come,
perhaps.
Yeah. That'd be nice. Because I've come full circle on him in the way that Zach Merritt's a bigger flog. Nah, he's not. No. Essendon are definitely the bigger flog here. Asking just far too much. And I'm still grumpy about it. Yeah, thank you.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So have you not watched any yet, to clarify?
I've watched the highlights.
Oh, yeah, cool. Favourite moment?
Saw the main bits. Ben King just kicking him with ease. Love to see that.
He did look good.
Yep. Great form already. 4-1.
Tom Barrass wasn't fucking around.
Okay.
Yeah, he gave Zach Butters a bit of a different recruitment pitch as opposed to the Gunston method of maybe it was good cop, bad cop.
Yep.
Tom Barrass gave him the old jersey throwabout.
Love that.
They were hot stepping and such.
Maybe it was going, if you want to avoid this in the future, you know where to join.
Oh, yeah. That's actually, yep, that's great marketing.
Mm-hmm. Jesse Hogan shared out 5 goals straight.
Yeah, looking good for opening round. Don't skip ahead.
Yep. Nick Dacos, some would say pretty good. 38 disposals, 1 goal, 2. Pretty not bad.
Yeah, like he did get a lot of it.
Yeah.
Just like, I just don't think his kind of disposals are the thing that excites me most of the time. The 20 kicks probably,
Yes.
but the 18 handballs, it's like me to my computer.
Shoebox action.
Yeah. Which is to clarify. Sorry, you do need that. I'm not saying it's completely useless. I just think a lot of the time his numbers don't represent how like the eye test. Whereas Lockie Ash, who was alleged best on ground for Victoria, every time I saw him, I was like, "Man's doing things, dude." So, and as far as I'm aware, it was just a panel vote, probably based on the eye test, really.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
Given during the highlights, didn't hear Dacos that many times. So I was a bit surprised when I looked and saw he had 38 disposals.
Yeah, I just don't think they were in a game where your team scores 18 goals. You don't have the highlight video length to include the whole chain for all of them, I guess, obviously. And he was definitely involved when I was watching, but not like not excitingly involved.
Interesting.
It's like when I batch watch the EPL highlights.
Yep.
You know nothing's happened in the game when you start seeing like 6 passes before the goal, and the 6 passes are just kind of mediocre. But when the highlights are like just goal after goal after goal, you're like, oh, okay, there's a lot of missing here because purely there's a billion goals.
Yep.
But if there was an option for a 45-minute cut, I'm sure he'd be a very large chunk of that.
Heavily featured for sure.
Yeah.
Now on to
get more exciting.
Yeah. Onto the negative news, which is some of the worry coming into this match, but such is life. I don't think it's bad enough to warrant not running State of Origin back. The big one being Jacob Wedwin getting absolutely smooched. Confirmed fractured rib.
It was, yeah. That would have been in the highlights.
It was.
And it's a bit of a freak thing. You don't often have a pack going up for the ball and then all falling on one dude.
Yeah, footballing act. I wouldn't say it's an event that the AFL as a whole should be looking at to say, hey, how can we stop this from happening? Like you said, not often everyone in the pack falls on one person. But confirmed fractured rib, but still, quote, a good chance to play opening round.
Which I don't believe.
I also don't believe.
And neither does Daniel Gorringe. Because they're playing Sydney, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. So his take was that you absolutely know that Tom Papley is going to just be fucking riling into his ribs all game if he turns up opening round, because that is far too soon. That's quick for fractured ribs.
Yeah, given they play the opening game of the season 2 weeks away from Thursday on the 5th.
Thursday night.
Given based on how my ribs feel, and they're not confirmed fractured. They could be fractured. I don't know. I haven't gone to check.
Could be.
They're not great. I can say that for sure. I wouldn't be playing footy in 2 weeks, I don't think.
Well, were you still on the team when I got that random headbutt at basketball? Because like someone was driving into the key with the head down.
Yes.
Yeah, like it hurt to, like the doctor was like, no, you're just a bitch, but like it hurt to just like exist.
Yep.
For I don't know, at least 2 weeks, and that was just a small person running at me, not let alone 200 kilos of pure muscle falling on my ribs.
From in the air.
Yeah. Not quite terminal velocity, but close to.
Close to. Yeah.
So yeah, look, if I was, especially if fucking Charlie Cornes there too, Jesus Christ, like.
Well, yeah, that's going to be the matchup.
Yeah, that's going to be the matchup, and then Tom Papley is going to be tasked with just pissing him off and jabbing him in the ribs.
Just getting him in the ribs every 15 seconds.
Yep. I think one good bump and you're just cooked. And if they're fractured, I presume, I can only assume they'd be more likely to break. And then he'd be out for a much longer period of time. I think just rest him up until he's 100%, 110% even. Get some fucking milk in you and just simmer down.
Yep.
Carlton aren't going to win anything this year anyway. There's no point making sure you get points on the board early.
And they're certainly not going to win anything if they have Wiedering out for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
Leave him out for an extra week if you have to.
Probably the most important player last season. So you can expect he's probably going to be the most important player this season too. Get him healthy.
Yeah. Correct.
The Will Day method, if you will.
Now, one of the rib fracturers, Mitch Georgiades, did leave the game as well with hamstring awareness. He became aware of his hamstrings.
Which is a crazy thing as a professional athlete to suddenly realise you've got hamstrings.
That being said, and I apologise to everyone listening in advance, as soon as you become aware of your own breathing, it becomes troubling.
Oh, you fuck.
So I can see how that could happen.
I actually think about my breathing a lot as a endurance aerobic athlete, so it's all good. Yeah.
Now, I don't think there was any additional news. I think Mitch has now forgotten about his hamstring again, so he'll be fine for the season opener for Port. Matt Real, though, going into get surgery on his finger, missing opening round. I hate State of Origin. Cancel it. We don't need it ever again.
Well, he's done a full 360, 180.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's only a finger, so just apply the Wiedering method. You get good and come back. And here's the thing: you've got like the best midfield in the comp. So I think if you're missing one of them, you're probably still okay.
Yeah, we'll just play Petrarca where Real was going to play.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, dude, your midfield's shit. Wow.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Anyway.
Yeah. So that's really, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's probably not going to be where he's playing all season. No. I see him in that high half forward situation, given that he's old.
Yep.
But yeah, it could definitely be worse. Just get him right. Come back 100%.
Yeah. We'll be fine.
It's been bad break if he needed proper surgery.
Yeah, I guess so.
Did we get a replay of that?
I've not seen a replay of it.
Boo.
But
maybe it was an injury in personal time.
Perhaps.
Sat on it funny.
Mm-hmm. Now, Calmarchi now Adelaide recruit suffered low grade hamstring return. Should be okay for round one.
Forgot about
Hamstring
that.
strain. Should be okay for round one.
Yeah, I forgot he went to the Crows.
Yep.
Good pickup, but also I don't think it's what they need.
Another forward? Probably not. Yeah, probably not what the Crows were lacking.
No. Yeah, anyway. I mean, also impacting opening round, and for my benefit, wowee. Not related to Origin, Tom Green ACL.
Yeah, out for the season.
So already confirmed it was a knee injury previously with no idea of what it was. Scan, ACL, done. Pack it in. Their best player, done for the season. So the third game of this year's AFL season is two teams without their star midfielder. It's the lack of star midfielder derby, which I'll workshop the title, obviously, because that's a bit wordy.
It doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
No, but yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, tough look for Giants fans, as well with news of Sam Taylor getting his high-grade hamstring strain. Looking at a couple months on the sideline.
I didn't see that.
Worse than initially thought, coming from Origin as well.
Yeah, because I saw him like just chilling, and I was like, hamstring awareness probably.
Yeah, I think there was legitimately three players became aware of their hamstrings.
Yeah,
and he was the one who was made most aware of how bad his hamstring was.
Yeah, which is not great.
No. Tough look for Giants fans.
Not good. No good. Finn Callahan is hoping to be back for opening round. Finn Callahan is good.
He's pretty good.
So, but he's no Green.
No, a bit different.
No. So look, it's one of those hate to see it happen, but glad it's probably going to benefit me kind of situations.
Yeah.
I presume Giants fans would have been like, oh, sweet, Will Day's injured. I wouldn't wish it on him. They would. You never wish it on them, but they would have been like, okay, cool, sweet. That makes opening round a smidge easier.
Yeah, I reckon you're right.
But it's all good. I did actually watch some of the practice game for Hawthorn yesterday.
Okay.
So we've got midfield sorted, mate. Don't worry about it.
All over it.
All over it. In previous years, I haven't cared about the practice games because we normally lose them. And so you lose your practice games, your preseason games. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just preseason. Mm-hmm. You win them, you go flag.
Yeah. Yes.
That being said, the Hawthorn back line against Geelong was shocking. No Barras, no battle because they just come out of Origin.
Yep.
So that's two tall timbers not in there. That being said, Jesus Christ was not in for Geelong either. Mm-hmm. So that kind of cancels out one. So carry the one and then and then whatnot. In the highlights cut, the Hawthorn highlights cut. They were like, here's our favourite moments from the game. There was a couple of chase down tackles that were like sick, but they were like there was like two of them in the highlights cut that were against Warple, chasing down and catching Warple with the ball. I was like, I see what you're doing here, you cheeky devils.
Yeah. Very, very deliberate.
Yeah. And look, as interesting as Origin was, I actually got more joy out of the practice game.
Okay.
I was like, boys are back.
That's what you really want to see, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't have the NRL mentality of
State of Origin.
Their State of Origin, where the season literally stops and the more important thing happens, and then some teams get on with winning the thing.
Yeah, true.
Or whatever.
Well, I mean, the funny thing is the season doesn't even stop. They just go, oh.
Well, I presume it does for some people.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
They go, oh, yeah, these blokes, you're really good. You're playing on Wednesday. But our team's shit, so you also have to play again on Saturday.
Yeah. It's a completely different world, isn't it? Like, it doesn't make any sense how
it is.
Vastly different it is. And have you seen the sport where people of NRL build run at each other and that's it? That's the sport?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw that for the first time on my feed earlier today. It was like, this is the most fucking NRL thing of all time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The dude running it's like, we've got neuroscientists on standby, we've got paramedics, we've got all this shit. None of them are stopping the two dudes with unprotected skulls running at each other and essentially fucking banging heads together and immediately getting knocked out. Like, they've already got a concussion.
Yeah. What's it called here?
It's like
Run
Run It
Nation.
Or something. Yeah, Run Nation.
Yeah,
Yes.
is the, official sanctioned, I don't know if it's sanctioned, I suppose it is, league of the Run It Straight Challenge. But yeah, I saw that interview, I suppose he was doing, where he was saying how, they've got the most, advanced in the world concussion protocols of any league of sport. And that's great. Surely those experts are saying, hey, probably don't do this then. As far as concussion prevention goes, all those steps that you've taken do nothing to prevent concussions.
To be a neurologist or a brain expert or whatever at one of these events, you essentially have to be the kind of scientist that runs studies that give results opposing climate change and taking money from coal.
Yes.
Yeah. This study sponsored by Coal Australia, climate change no real, is literally the same as, it's wild.
Mm-hmm.
One that the ABC interviewed, a third-party sports neurologist, asked for it to be banned because it's just concussion simulator, dude, without the simulation.
Yep.
It's like, where's the... I assume there's a little bit of adrenaline because you're running at a dude and you're concerned you're about to get a concussion.
Yeah, of course.
But there's so many other cool ways to have fun and develop a skill and get exercise that isn't a shortcut to dementia.
Yeah, correct. It's the power slap of rugby league. Essentially, the power slap is to UFC as this is to rugby league. Going back to the interview, it's all well and good him saying, all of our athletes, have workers' compensation that they can access or income protection, whatever. I'll be honest with you. It's probably not a great thing that you have to broadcast that.
No, not at all.
Like, then that's legitimately just admitting that your athletes are going to injure themselves enough that they're not going to be able to work.
Yeah, it's actually just all insane. And it seems to be potentially a retirement option for NRL players who realise that maybe because of I don't want to generalise, but they realise that maybe because of all of the brain injuries, they don't have the capacity for an office job. So they go, well, she's my only asset, my thick skull.
Yeah.
Supposedly,
potentially.
someone who has played or used to play for the Newcastle Knights
Mm-hmm.
is or has competed at whatever the fuck this is, Lachlan Piper, and quote, "I like the violence of it."
That's definitely something you could say. Yeah, look.
Yeah,
one
it's
of
insane.
one of my immediate thoughts seeing it was, this is one step above CrossFit. As far as people who aren't good at sports get into CrossFit and or become a hybrid rock star now.
We're talking step above, not on the tier list of good things to do, but the tier list of stupid.
In step above in terms of, it's one step above in terms of athleticism. So it's those who can't play sport do CrossFit. Those who could potentially play sport but are too lazy and or not quite skilled enough to play the sport that they want to play do this, which is just run into each other, versus the actual game of rugby league, which involves some sort of thought and
some
or
sort of
skill
skill.
in actually catching the ball and or passing the ball, etc., etc.
Yeah, they forgot to max some form of dexterity on their character creation and just maxed thick skull, big biceps.
Yeah.
Which definitely useful on a rugby field if you're a forward as well, I presume. But also pass and catch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Good quote here. It's almost like greenwashing, a kind of medical washing, you could call it, because they have, this dude, the founders listed like 10 different types of doctors that turn up to each event.
Right, yes.
And it's like, you're just listing doctors at that point who are in the crowd.
Yeah.
To let you know that your bloke's got a concussion and a brain bleed. And like, you got a fractured skull, sir. Oh, thank you. Ambulance? Like, what the fuck are you helping with?
It's like, don't worry, we've got enough professionals here to tell them that they've got a fractured skull and a severe concussion.
Meanwhile, dude's literally got like a dent in his head.
Yeah.
Like that. What's his name? Tyler. The dude with the headphone dent.
Oh, right.
Anyway. Funny thing is, the dude running it has read some like manifesting fucking grind set book or something, because he's out here like talking to the ABC about how he thinks it's Run Nation's going to be like the next big sporting thing in the world, like the biggest sporting company in the world.
Yeah.
It's just fucking. It's maybe compared to High Rocks and CrossFit, like you could try and jump those two. UEFA, NBA, NFL, Premier League.
Like, you've got a pretty big, I guess, talent pool to potentially draw from, in that you just need big idiots. That's it.
Could go off in America.
Yeah.
They only like sports they can call their own that have roots in sports that aren't their own, though. So you'd have to develop some form of American Run Nation, run it, fucking run straight. Whatever the fuck it's called. I think if you call it American Run Straight, you'd also probably get a lot of people that are into it just because it says straight and not gay. I think it would be large in the South. Put fucking cowboy hats on them and get them to run at each other. Do it as a rodeo event.
And then
put them on cows.
If you do it in the middle of a rodeo event, that'd be great, because they've got the soft sandy landing for when they knock each other out. Like, you're not going to get too bad of a residual, like a double concussion when you hit the ground because the sand has a bit of give in it.
It's actually not a bad shout, and also they wouldn't be able to run as fast at each other because of
Yeah,
sand.
exactly. Yeah.
But if we put them on cows and do some form of Run Nation jousting, I think they could also go off.
There's
the place
no
to
way.
try it is Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. I just can't see it getting that big. Like, it can't get enough. There's no way it's going to get enough eyeballs on it to get.
It's sold out
money
Horden
into it.
Pavilion in Sydney. 5,000 tickets to watch people run into each other, which I think is fucking insane. I need to get out of this state, dude. They're all fucking nuts. Send help.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is more than I expected.
Yeah. Yeah. I just... You imagine, like, it just shouldn't be an option for kids to be like, oh, yeah, cool, dude. I should grow up maxing out things that will help me get to do that in the future. Like,
Yeah.
literally every other major sport in the world is currently, even football, like not American football, like football in it, is looking at concussion. A non-contact sport is concerned about concussion.
Yeah. Yep.
Blows my fucking mind.
These guys use concussion maxing.
Yeah. Look, I drink enough artificial sweetener that I'm probably going to get early onset dementia, even though the research doesn't actually support that theory that well. I've resigned to that. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
What are they talking about? But like, yeah, there's no way I'd ever run at someone knowing that's the outcome for no amount of money.
No. I've just joined back into rugby where you run into people, right?
Yeah,
but
well, protecting your head and stuff.
Yeah, the aim of the game is not to run into the person. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I don't actually plan on running into people.
Good move.
But sometimes you do. But
sometimes they run into you.
Yes, as I found out quite swiftly, they do run into you. But they also weren't aiming for my head. Like, the goal wasn't to concuss me. Hence why it was a very solid tackle around my ribs. I definitely wouldn't do this ever.
I think the best part of this is that I don't think they even have a like their website is like the 13th thing down on Google. No, that's something else. This domain's been parked by GoDaddy. They don't even have a website when you search Run Nation. It's just like all the news articles talking shit about them.
And they don't even have a website for it. That's kind of wild.
They got an Instagram, seemingly.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Mate, even Salty Season's got a website. saltyseason.com.au.
Yeah, stbpod.com.au.
Kick.com/runnation. Is that not just another platform? Yeah, I don't have a website. There you go.
Very interesting.
Cringe. And as a runner, I find it offensive that they have the audacity to call their athletes runners. Because these motherfuckers couldn't run more than a rugby field if they tried.
I don't think they could run more than whatever their prescribed distance is, 20 metres, I think.
If that, yeah.
If that.
Another funny thing is also their jerseys look like they're an esports team.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, it blows my mind. Anyway, look, I'll stop ragging on them. I'm sorry. These people really enjoy that. We shouldn't yuck their yum. But also don't be fucking dumb. Ooh,
Pretty good.
it's not bad.
Pretty good. But yeah, be careful. You know, someone might run straight at you.
Just walk around. Just Gothmog it, mate. Stand still. Wait until the last minute. Step away.
Yeah.
Cheeky. Done. Look, I was going to talk shit about Kane Cornes.
Okay.
But we're hitting the 2-hour mark. I'll give you the abridged.
Okay, go for it.
I've done my shit talking. I've let loose elsewhere. He's made 7 big calls for the season 2026, and I'd like you to dissect any of these you choose. Have you seen these yet?
I have not. He's made 7
cool.
already.
7 bold calls, and they're all pretty specific, and you probably wouldn't bet on them, because it's not like this team's winning the X amount of games or anything like that.
Right.
Starts with the Darcy dozen. Sam Darcy will set a new benchmark for a historic 12-goal performance, as opposed to Jeremy Cameron's 11-goal haul in round 21 last year. So that's pretty aggressive.
That is pretty aggressive.
That's a lot of goals.
Yeah, it is.
And I get that he's a billion foot and a bit of an athlete, but he doesn't have Jeremy Cameron brain yet.
No.
And I don't think he'd get the opportunity to kick a 12-goal game, because I think they would more likely manage him. Potentially, if you're in a 12-goal game, you're probably up $1 billion.
Most likely, yes, correct.
Yeah. So there's lots of things going against him there. At Arden Street, supposedly he thinks North Melbourne will make major changes to its football department. To fast track a rebuild. I'd ask, what have they been doing in the meantime? They've been rebuilding for a while. There's no fast track around.
Yeah, regardless of if they make a change or not, it's not fast tracking anything.
Yeah, that's his weakest take.
Yeah, in other news, like, water's wet. What are we talking about? Like, they're probably not going to have a good season, and they're going to have to make some changes somewhere.
Yep. This one I think's bold. Grand final will be a twilight game.
Not going to happen.
No.
It's a bold take. It won't happen.
Some people would like it, some people won't. Moving. St Kilda will finish higher on the ladder than Collingwood for the first time in half a decade. I'm not sure about this. I think we'll get into it when we predict the season. I think St Kilda have made some acquisitions, but not enough acquisitions to be much better.
Yeah, I think that's on the bold side of takes.
Yeah.
It's not the boldest take I've heard so far.
He's not storming any beaches.
No, but it is a bold take.
He's bodyboarding back to the beach.
Yeah.
Like a pretty decent wave.
Yeah.
But certainly not a storm.
He's within the flags.
Yeah. John Longmire's retirement from Sydney was a perfect tactical recharge for the league's biggest challenge. He'll be officially unveiled as the Tasmania Devils' inaugural coach before the season is out.
Ooh.
Which I think is a fun thing to speculate on, unlike Sam Darcy will kick 12 goals at a game.
Yeah.
I could and could not see that happening. I see both sides for that.
I see both sides as well. That is quite interesting. That is a fun one. I do like that one.
Yeah, it's fun.
Off the top of my head, I don't know, because Longmire never really had to build or rebuild the Swans. Obviously, they fell from grace a bit in after getting waxed a couple times or whatever, or losing grand finals. Fall out of the 8, straight back in. But they still had the same team. He took over a good team from Paul Roos, and maintained a good team. I think Alistair Clarkson at North Melbourne has sort of indicated you can be a great coach for a great team for a long time, but rebuilding a club or building a club from nothing, is a bit more of a stretch than
Yeah.
maintaining a good club. So I do like it though.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a bad
And
appointment.
It doesn't make them worse of a coach not being able to build from nothing.
No, correct. But I would prefer to see a younger candidate regardless.
I would prefer that too. I mean, I think you want a Sam Mitchell type in the way that I think he's done well with the young group. I don't think you want Sam Mitchell. Don't take him. He won't get lured away. But I think you want someone that's also, you know, I like player coaches. Obviously, Tasmania don't have the history of their own team having players. But you could grab a Tasmanian footballer that has retired and has an interest in coaching, who is on the younger side. I don't know. Get me the numbers. Who's available?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a fun thing to speculate on. A bold call is that Nick Watson's going to get goal of the year and mark of the year.
That's a bit of fun. That is pretty bold.
It's very bold.
Quite fun though.
It's more fun for me though, in the way that the Wizard has been taking some grabs. In the practice match, he was like fucking Odell Beckham Jr., dude. Hitting these ones. Pulled off the helmet catch from the Super Bowl against the Patriots. Don't know where the helmet came from. But yeah, look, kid can jump.
Can kick goals too.
Can kick goals too. So we'll see. And then the stand rule will get scrapped by mid-season.
Bold take. Not going to
Incredibly bold. Yeah, look.
Yeah.
I think maybe the two boldest takes are the pieces of bread in this take sandwich, the 12-goal game, and the scrap in this. I just think mid-season rule changes are a bit tough.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
When it affects the flow of the game that much too.
Yeah. Sure they've had tweaks to interpretation. But they're not going to just completely scrap rules mid-season. Not a chance.
Yeah, no. And like, if you were like, oh, the umpires are getting a bit of abuse, I don't know, let's bring in a harsher penalty for chatting to the umpire or something, or like, only X amount of players can talk to something that doesn't change actually how the game works, but how people interact. I could see that happening mid-season.
Yeah.
But not literally a rule that changes everything.
Yeah. Correct. Bold.
Didn't they just change the other thing too? Related to... They changed the outside five thing or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're either on or you're like immediately.
Yeah.
Like if you're in the area, that's your mark, or you're on the mark.
Yeah. So I don't think they make it because that's related enough to that rule that I don't think they only run that new change for half a season either, and then axe it. Yeah. If it was something they were on the edge of, they would have left it and then decided to axe it halfway through the season. So yeah, there we go. Kane Cornes just does it for clicks, mate. Just does it for clicks.
Worst one.
That's it. That's all on the Kane dar.
Excellent. Anything else you want to cover?
For the AFL?
For anything.
I've got a quick one.
Okay.
Bukayo Saka, more like Bukayo Suck. Alexander Isak has been injured, missed 12 games for Liverpool, and in the same period he's scored the same number of league goals as Bukayo Saka and Eberiche Eze combined. That was accurate as of February 13th, alleged.
Okay. Yep.
Which is pretty crazy. People in the comments are missing the point though. He's literally not played. Just to clarify, like he's got a broken fucking leg.
Yeah.
People were being like, "Oh, one of them's a midfielder, one of them's a winger. Of course, the striker's got more goals." I think the point here is they're all on zero as of time of writing.
Yeah.
Also, Eze's he's not a midfielder like Rodri, dude. He's a midfielder like he's in the box all the fucking time. So, yeah, that's just Arsenal fans, bro. Anyway, that's my football in it. We've got a big break before the next Liverpool game.
Okay.
Not until like Sunday or something, I think, isn't it? So, just kind of hanging out until that. Just waiting.
He's hanging around.
Actually, oh, there you go. Monday morning. Gross. 1 a.m. Ain't fucking watching.
No, not a chance, unfortunately.
Nottingham Forest. Close. You were close.
Yeah. Not, a chance? Question mark?
Always a chance, but no.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
that wasn't a statement. That was punditry.
Yeah. And I think that was it for my saved things.
Excellent. Let's flip a coin.
Oh yeah, could do. Who's go?
Here's my flip.
Hell yeah. Are you ready? You've been preparing this for a while, or?
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
Tails. Oh. Tell you what.
Still not all the way back.
We are not on a great run of form.
No. Oh, I did have one other thing.
You might as well go for it. We're 4 losses in a row on coin flips.
Oh, that's so sad. Speaking of losses, Tottenham and Nottingham Forest have been losing a lot.
Yeah.
And less than 24 hours apart from each other, they both sacked their manager. And so Ange was vindicated over the course of 24 hours for both the clubs he's managed recently.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to shout out to Ange, who's not the problem. He also went on. This is just a quick side thing. If you want to listen to a football podcast, the one with all the blokes on it, the one with Gary Neville and I forget what it's called. The something. You don't know the one?
No,
Not sure?
I haven't heard of the something before. No.
The something. Yeah. Okay. It is called The Overlap. And I've seen clips from this so far. It's got Ian Wright. It's got Roy Keane. Normally, I'm not sure if he's in this one. But anyway, the title is Spurs sack Thomas Frank and Ange Postecoglou doesn't hold back. So Ange is on this episode, and I've seen clips of him ragging on Tottenham already. And it just 30-second clips, and they've been the best fucking thing of all time, saying, you know, Tottenham thinks they're a big club, but they're not a big club. They run like a... I'm like, oh hell yeah, dude. Yeah, so there's an hour and a half of that I'll report back in. Probably next episode, I suppose.
Hell yeah, that's going to be must-watch TV. I'm going to have to watch that.
Yeah, legitimately. I'll link it for you.
Yeah,
before
lovely,
I forget.
Lovely.
No ads too, thanks to you. So
beautiful. You're welcome.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right. Yeah, we're due for a win. So good luck next week on the toss.
I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Not a great run of form so far this year. Really.
No.
But we'll return. We'll be back.
I have a feeling it's because we haven't done an episode over 2 hours in a while. I think Zach's been sitting at home with his little voodoo dolls of us,
sliders,
casting hexes on us. But now, Zach, look down at your phone, mate. We're 2 hours and 9 minutes in.
You're welcome.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
Please get rid of the curse. We'd love to flip the coin and it be correct next week. Thank you.
Correct.
Thanks.
All right. See you next week.
Yeah. Cheerio.